posted. All right, so welcome everybody. I'm so excited for our new distributor training. My name is Hannah Neal. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a presidential diamond with It Works Global, which is the second highest rank. Our next rank is ambassador, which our team is going to be promoting to next month, which is super exciting. I've been with the business for 4 years. I am a single stay-at-home mom to my 2 boys, and this business literally completely changed my life. When I started this business, I was sitting in the food stamps office applying for food stamps because I literally had nothing left. Like, I was at rock bottom. I wasn't working because I had to leave my job because I couldn't afford daycare. So daycare was literally costing more money than I was earning in a week, had to move back into my parents' house, was putting the bare necessities of life onto credit cards, which were all going to collection agencies, and was just, like I said, at rock bottom, didn't know what my next move was. And I just wanted so much out of life. I also wanted to be a stay-at-home mom to my little baby that I just had. And those 2 things don't usually go together, right? But then this business found me. And from there, the rest is kind of history. Like I said, I'm now a single mom, transitioned into being a single mom while I was a distributor with this business. And this business literally pays for everything I have, do, and give to others. So it's been amazing, an excellent journey. And I'm so excited to be on here tonight helping you achieve your goals and dreams that you have with this business. So congratulations for just being here. That's like the first step to success, is learning and, figuring out how you're going to make this work for you, because it's a new, scary journey, right? Most of us have never done something like this before in our lives. I know I certainly didn't. And I was so intimidated, and I felt like I wanted to quit when I first started. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work. I don't know enough people to sell product to. I just don't think this is for me. But I realized one thing very early on. I had this aha moment, and I was like, wait a second, like, what makes any of these other people having success any different than me? If they can do it, I can do it too. And like, my business just took off from there, because I learned that this is a copy the right cat, follow the leader business. It is so duplicatable. So if you see a successful person doing something or saying like, this is working for me, you should try it too. That's the best thing you can do. And you don't need to know everything to do something. It's better to be, ignorant and just on fire than be knowledgeable about what we're doing here and then not put the action into actually, create success with this. So like I said, congratulations for being here. I'm super excited. I'm going to just go through some very, very basics about the new distributor training group that you got added to, because some of you might not even know how to work Facebook groups. So I'm going to cover that, just go through the steps. It's going to be a very basic training tonight, just to get you set off onto the right foot. So I'm going to attempt to get my screen share on right here. Sometimes I fail at that because, technology is not my strongest suit. But it should come up any minute now. There we go. Okay, awesome. So when you first started, you got added to a new distributor training group. So the way I always find this group, because for some reason it doesn't come up in my favorites, even though I favorited it, I just click in the search button here, and I always have it like up there because I'm always referring back to this group all the time. So if you just search in your search bar, new distributor training, it should come right up, and this is what the group looks like. So that's kind of how you find it. And this is where every single day something gets posted to help you be successful and, gain customers in your business. So you got added to this group and you're like, okay, what the heck is this? Like, I don't even know how to use a Facebook group, right? The first thing that you want to do is go to the announcements tab. So you can either find those by going right here, and you can see that this is the first announcement, and you can click see all. Or if that's not showing up for you on your phone, at the top right here, we have these little tabs on the group. And you just click announcements, and then all of them are going to come up. So this is where you find your first initial training. Step 1, it's just going to talk about the basics, just give you a little bit about what you're going to do here, and ask, let you know, say, are you ready? Because you're ready, right? You want to, you joined to make some money or to reach some kind of goal, and you're ready to do that. Step number 2 is about your eSuite and logging in. So, that explains how to log into your back office. eSuite's where we see like all of our customer orders. We can order product ourselves there. We can edit or set up an auto ship for ourselves. It's just a really great place to get familiarized with. just because you're going to eventually be looking in there all the time. Every single time you have a new customer coming into your business, you're going to want to be checking them in on there. So it's a great place to familiarize yourself with. But the first thing that you're going to do when you log into eSuite is just take yourself off of commission hold, because you don't want to be on a commission hold because you're here to make some money, right? And you want to make an income. So we want you getting those commissions, and you don't want to be on a commission hold. And to do that, all you need to do is complete the tax form that pops up the first time you log in. If you accidentally bypassed that tax form, it's just going to show up at the top of your eSuite screen in like a red line, like kind of like an error message, and you can just click that and complete that there. It takes like 2 seconds. You probably, if you've done it, you might not even know, because it was just like so quick and easy. It was like one or two questions that it asks you. So that's how you take yourself off of commission hold. And then the next thing you want to do is just add a photo of yourself under the settings tab in your eSuite, just so, because that photo is going to show up on your website when you sign a customer, or you have a customer ready to purchase. That photo is going to show up there, and you just want to have something there so your customers know that they're on the right person's website and not like a different Hannah or something like that. And I can show you how to do that in just 1 second. Then the next thing that you want to do is save your website name. And this is where you're going to be sending your potentials to enroll as a customer. So that's super important to make sure that you know what your website link is, because I know, again, sometimes at checkout, we check out and we didn't even realize we created a website. So you want to make sure that you know what that is. And then you're going to just go to your website right after this, just to look around and kind of get a feel for what your website looks like and the instructions that you're going to give to your potentials when they are ready to purchase a product. You want to know just like how they're going to do that and what it looks like for them, so you're familiarized with it. Another thing that you can do at this point too is to just look around at the different products we have to offer. Some of like the top sellers that we always are going to be talking about are the Keto Coffee, the Cleanse, the Hair, Skin, and Nails, Thermify X, the wraps, which are known as the Ultimate Body Applicator on our website. I feel like there's one more that I completely didn't say, but and the Keto Coffee. Did I not say Keto Coffee? So those are like our most popular products that you might just want to print out the product info sheet for. So you can, if you're on your website, if you are under that product, it'll say like view more product info, and that's the product info sheet. So if you have a printer, you can print those off just to get familiarized with those products. But you don't, again, need to know everything about them. It might just be good to have as a printout or like screenshot it on your phone. So if you do run into a question about these products when you are talking to people, it's like, you just have that available for you. But trust me, like, you don't need to sit down and like study the product or anything. You're going to learn as you go along, and you're going to find with this business, the best ththing to do is literally to just put one foot in front of the other and figure it out along the way. You're going to run into questions, and that's how you're going to learn. Like, you're going to do something and, you're going to talk to somebody and you're going to run into a question that you have no idea the answer to. But then all you need to do is go to your enroller, the person that, you joined this business with, or go to this new distributor training group and go to the questions thread and ask, and then you're going to know the answer to that question. And it's just going to happen over and over again like that. And that's really the best way for you to learn in this business. So like I said, just familiarize yourself with a few products. And then this is a huge tip here. At this point, you definitely do not want to just send out your link to anybody that you think that would be interested, like your friends and family. Don't go and post it on social media, because what happens is when you just give somebody your link, you haven't like walked them through the product, answered their questions they have about it. And if they just have your link, then it's in their control to like kind of decide when they want to order a product, or they might order the product incorrectly. Like, they might order as a retail customer instead of a loyal customer, which we'll get into the difference in just a few. So definitely never just send out your link to all of your friends right away. Hold on to that link until you know 100% that somebody's like ready to join and sign up as a customer. So that's that post. It's really pretty simple. And then step number 3, this is probably the most important thing in your business. And it sounds crazy because, you would think that maybe like inputting customers into your business or something is the most important. Where that is very important, you're not going to be able to do that unless you have number 3. because your goal and your why is going to drive you like nothing else. And so you've got to figure that out. Like, why did you start with this business? And really, truly think about this. So we have some tips here for you on how to really figure out like your why and what you want out of this. And dream big. You can truly accomplish anything with this. When I first started, I literally joined because I would take anything. Like I would take any, like if it was like, $50 extra a month, like I needed that because I didn't have anything. But then when I joined and I saw what this business was doing for other people, I kept on dreaming bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was like, wait, what if I could be somebody that was a diamond? What if I could be somebody that was a triple diamond? And then pretty soon I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to be somebody who goes to the top of this business. And my why and my dreams kept getting bigger. So teach yourself how to dream bigger and don't sell yourself short, because you can really accomplish anything. But even if your goal only is $500 extra a month, that's 100% fine. We are here for you and that goal, and here to help, guide you on how to get to that income level as quickly as possible and support you every step of the way along with that. So, like I said, figure that out. Start thinking about what was the reason that you joined this business? What do you really want out of it? And ask yourself that why 7 times over. So say you were like, I joined because I need an extra $500 a month. Why do you need an extra $500 a month? And then you might say, well, because I don't want to get a second job. Why do you not want to get a second job? Because you have 2 young children at home and you don't want to spend more time away from them. Why do you not want to spend more time away from them? So like get really like down and figure out what you really want out of this by asking yourself that why 7 times over. And a lot of people will come to me and be like, dude, like after I did that exercise, I was literally in tears, like bawling my eyes out when I really figured out like why I really deeply, truly wanted this. So that's going to help a lot. And when you know your why, your drive is going to be just higher than anything else. It's going to fuel you to just want so much out of this. And you're going to be willing to do anything it takes to get there. And that was me. Like when I knew what my why was, I was like, I am willing to try anything that you tell me to do in order to reach that goal. And that is why I was able to promote through this business so quickly. And at my 1-year mark, my paycheck was well over $10,000 a month, simply because I knew what my goal was and I just ran. Like I was like, I'll do that. I'll try that. Like, I don't care what you tell me to do. I'm going to do it if you're saying that I'm going to make this kind of money out of it. So that why is important and that goal is important. And when you figure that out, you need to write that down with pen and paper and put it somewhere in your house. Like I still, where I am in this business, do a dream board all the time. I have my dream board up, posted where I can see it every single day. And I'm constantly reminded about what my future is going to look like. When you write something down, it is so much more powerful than just thinking it. And when, when you're seeing it every single day, it's going to come true because you're constantly reminded. Like if you're having a down moment and you feel like, you're not moving as quickly as you wanted to, and you're going to look over to your left and be like, well, there's my goal. Like I'm going to keep going and I'm going to keep trying. So you really steer where you stare. And if you're constantly staring at your goal, you're going to steer to that goal and you're going to reach it super quickly. So definitely get that goal going, get that why going, and write it down. And then if you want to take this a step further, I definitely recommend diving into some personal development. We talk about personal development a lot in this business. This business is going to change your life in many ways. It's going to change your life financially. That's why most of us join, right? But it's also going to change your life with friendships, because you're going to meet so many amazing people that are goal-driven just like you are, chasing after dreams just like you are, and working alongside with you every single day. We have so much fun here, and I have met my best friends, like the people I'm closest with in my entire life, through this business. And it is just such an amazing feeling to being part of this community. And then the last thing you're going to gain out of this is a stronger you, a stronger mind. Your mind is going to be constantly evolving every single day through this business. And that comes from something that we call personal development. So if your mind isn't right, your business isn't going to be moving as quickly as you want it to. But with personal development, your mind gets right every single day. And so to the first personal development that we recommend is called The Secret. It's found right on Netflix. You can play it in the background. You don't have to like sit down and watch it. It's like, I think like an average movie time, maybe 90 minutes, but you don't have to like sit down and just like stare at the television set and watch it. I still play The Secret almost every single day. I put it on when I'm driving. I put it on when I'm doing my hair. I might put it on if I'm doing the dishes or cleaning the house. It's just like this background that I have going on because it's such a powerful personal development, just kind of like little movie. And it really just talks about all of what I just said, getting your mind right and putting the right things and thoughts out into the universe, because those are the things that are going to come true. The first time you watch it, you might be like, okay, what is this like weird video she's having me watch? Like, this isn't real life. But trust me, like, you're going to grow on this, because you're going to find that the more you start changing your mind to think like this, the more everything in your life is going to fall right into place. So trust me, just like give it a shot, and then give it a shot a second time. And it is such a great personal development. Like I said, you can find it right on Netflix. And I'm sure if you like Google it or YouTube it, you can find it that way as well. But it's called The Secret. And I think the cover of it is like a red background with maybe a key on it or something, or it says like The Secret in like cursive. I know what it looks like, but I don't know if I'm describing it right. So that's super important. Then step number 4, now that you have your goal and your why figured out, step number 4 is going to come super easy. So you want to make your announcement post that you joined this business, just to share that with your friends and family right away and be excited about it. And add something about that why that we just talked about and went over. Something about that goal. Like, what was the reason you joined this? I remember when I first started, the type of post I made, I was like, I just talked a little bit about kind of like, my goal with this business and what was going on in my life. But I wrote it in a way where I was like, I've been following this girl on social media for the past 2 months, and I've watched her hit all of these crazy promotions working from home with her son by her side. I had no idea this was something I could do as well, but as soon as I found out that it was, I dove right in. I'm so excited to be able to make an income from my phone while being home with my baby, and I can't wait to see where this business takes me. So it can be something as simple as that, or, and add parts of your why, or you can get more personal with it. But just something so your friends and family know that you're excited about this new job opportunity that you have. Use lots of exclamation points. Those are going to be key, because excitement is contagious and you want to share that and spread that excitement. And now the one thing I definitely want to say is, if you have some negative Nancy's out there that when you make this post, they're like, oh my gosh, like, what did you get yourself into? Or like, is that a scam? Like, I don't even know, like the types of things people say anymore. But that happens to all of us. When I made my announcement post, I had 4 friends like warn me about what I was getting myself into. And I'm just like, okay, like, are you paying my bills? No. If the people, just don't take people's opinions, because it's not their life. It's your life. And what really fueled me was proving them wrong. Like, I was so excited to prove people wrong. When I first started this business, I was like, okay, well, you can say that, but like, watch me. I'm going to go diamond and get that $10,000 bonus, which you guys are going to do too. So, so that could happen, but if not, then just run with it. And like, your friends and family are excited for you. So that's awesome. And then in the comments right here, we do have some examples of different types of announcement posts that you can kind of like used to steer you in the right direction of how to write yours, just if you feel like the words aren't coming and flowing to you. So those are really super helpful. Now, step number 5. This is second most important to the goals post. This is how we make money. Customers are the heart of our business, and they are how we bring in an income. When somebody purchases something through your website, that's how you get paid. So customers are so important, and especially those first 4 customers, because they do a lot of really cool things for you. So your first 4 customers qualify you to earn any future bonuses. So they qualify you to earn any future Fast Start weekly bonuses, which you earn on Fridays in $100 increments once you start building a team. But you've got to get these 4 customers first. So that's what we're talking about. The building a team will come later on your next team page. So those first 4 customers qualify you for those Fast Start bonuses, and they also qualify you to earn any of the larger bonuses. Like right now we have a $1,000 Ruby guarantee, $3,000 guarantee when you reach Emerald, and then $10,000 bonus when you go Diamond, and then from there the bonuses just get cooler and bigger. So to earn any of those bonuses, you need these first 4 customers. So that's why they're so important and why we have so much focus on them within your first 30 days. You're also going to earn a $100 shopping spree when you get these first 4 customers. And your $100 shopping spree is going to allow you to purchase anything in the It Works store. So like any product or apparel or gear or anything like that through eSuite, what we talked about earlier. And so you can apply that $100 to anything, any of our products. So you get like free products and you get to try things for free, which is super cool and awesome. And of course, you're going to earn money off of getting these first 4 people as well. So what the heck is a loyal customer? We have 4 ways in this business to become a customer. So 2 of those ways we call a loyal customer, and that's ideally what you always want generating into your business. Because like I said, that's how we make money, and they're also how we earn residual income. Now, if you don't know what residual income is, which most of you probably do, but if you don't know what the term residual income means, it means an income that you do something for once. So you work once, but you continue to get paid for it over and over and over again. And that is what happens when you sign a loyal customer in your business, because you do your job once and sign a customer today. You continue to get paid on that customer the next month and the next month, guaranteed. Now, if that customer continues after their loyal customer program, then you continue to get paid on them for like ever, like a lifetime. So for example, I signed a customer my first month in this business and they still order from me every single month 4 years later. So I did something once 4 years ago and I'm continuing to reap the benefits and getting paid for that 4 years down the line, which is really cool. And that's, kind of one of the reasons why we're able to make so much money here at It Works, is because of that residual income that constantly is compiling and building on top of itself. So that's really just something really cool that we have here. And you're going to be able to earn that kind of residual income through our loyal customers. And that's why it is the best thing that you want to be generating in your business. So 4 ways to become a customer. One of those ways is to do our 90-day challenge or be a 90-day product model. We just kind of give it those cool, fun terms to market it out to our potentials. So if somebody chooses to become a 90-day product model, all they have to do is order 1 product a month for at least 3 months in a row. They can order more than 1 product a month, but it just has to be at least one thing, 3 months in a row, and they receive 40% off of everything. After their 3 months, they can stop. However, if they want to continue, they can, and they always receive 40% for life. If they want to stop and then randomly go and purchase something 6 months later, they can, and they're loyal for life, so they get that 40% discount 6 months later, forever. If they want to order 20 years down the line, they can randomly log in and they get their loyal customer discount. So that's what a 90-day product model is. And they can also switch around the date of their shipment monthly as well, which is also, really cool because everything's completely in their control. So that's going to be the most popular way that you sign customers. And 99% of my customers become a customer with that 90-day challenge. And that's simply how I explain it to people. The second way is if they don't want to be like on a continual auto ship for those 3 months, they have the option to do the membership fee way. So they just have to pay a one-time $50 membership, and then they get that 40% discount for life, and they don't have to, have an auto ship for those first 3 months that they're with us. They're with us. They can randomly come in and order products at any time that they want. So I like to think of this kind of like as an Amazon Prime type deal. Like if you're an Amazon Prime member, you pay $99 a year to get free shipping, free 2-day shipping. Here with us, they pay $50 once, not yearly, just one time, and then they save 40% for life. So that's, just kind of how you might want to think of it. I think I've signed like 2 people as customers in my entire time being a distributor that way. But it's a good thing to bring up if you do have pushback with people who don't want to be on an auto shipment. So that's just something that you can bring up if they're giving you pushback. So I never describe both of them at the same time. I always only describe the 90-day challenge method, just because you don't want to confuse people and be too wordy when you're describing these things. And then the third way somebody can become a customer is to join as a distributor. You know, they can become a distributor and earn money while using the products for free, just like you guys. And then the fourth way is just retail. It's a flat out full price purchase one time through your website, and that's it. They're one and done. They don't get any special perks, pricing. If we have a free shipment promo, they don't get free shipping. They don't get access to brand new products, nothing. So they're just like a one-time purchase. But the loyal customer is what you want to be able to gain the most of, because that benefits you the most. Like we talked about earlier, they qualify you for all of these awesome things. And here in this post, we give you like a little description. I have a script on how you can describe it to people. And then I do have a video as well there that goes into a little bit of more detail about everything I just talked about. And I do screen share like our website, so you can see exactly how to sign somebody up through your website when you go to walk them through. So that's super helpful as well. So then once you have all of that down and you figured all that out, you want to start making a list. And I like to call this, you can call it whatever you want, but it's like a flat tire list. Some people call it your dirt list. Some people, you know, like to call it the chicken noodle soup list. It's basically a list of people that you're closest with in your life that you can kind of count on. So think about if you were going to throw, you know, your son his first birthday party. Who would you write down on that list to invite to his birthday party? That is everybody that needs to be going down on pen and paper right now. So just pretend you're inviting people to a birthday party. And then what you're going to do with that list is simply just reach out. And we have a great script here. And it says what you're going to reach out to these people. So you're going to say like something like, hey, Mom, I'm not sure if you've seen my post on Facebook, but I've started a new job to make some extra money for myself/family. My goal is 4 customers. Can I count on you to be one of my first 4? And then they simply say yes or no. If they say yes, you can send them a few products. We do have some awesome scripts to help you with this. But the best thing to do is if they say yes, and you don't know how to reply yet, so you're unsure of how you should reply to help your mom become a customer, simply just screenshot it and send it to your enroller, and they'll help you generate a response back. If your mom says no, then you can come back and just be like, okay, awesome, no worries, I understand. However, if you want to support in another way that doesn't cost you any money, do you mind making a post that I give you on your wall? And if I sign any customers on that post, I can give you a little sample. So you're going to get samples in your business kit. When you started this, you got a whole bunch of products basically for free. And, you know, you might have got some keto coffee samples if you chose the keto pack, or you might have gotten some green samples if you chose the sample pack. You can offer out some samples to people who make a post for you. And then if you sign a customer from that post that they make, then you can share a sample with them for free. So that is what we call a host a post. You're going to hear us talk about that term a lot. And it's when a friend that you're friends with on Facebook makes a post for you, and then you are now getting customers through their friends. It's called somebody hosting a post. It's a host a post. So we have a lot of training on that through the team page. So I know that can sound super confusing, but just bear with me. We're going to dive more into that later on, just through other posts on our team page. Anyways, all of this that I just said is all through scripts that we have available to you guys, and all of your enrollers have all of this information. So if you don't know how to respond and you don't know, like you were like, I think Hannah talked about this weird host to post thing, how do I do that? Just ask them. They're going to know exactly what you're talking about. And the last thing I want to say is, if this list method doesn't work for you, and you feel like you don't have, you know, friends and family you can ask or anything like that, don't worry. We have so many other ways for you to sign customers through this business. My immediate first 4 customers were not my close friends and family. Like, yes, I reached out to them, but they weren't the people who signed with me first. The people I signed first in this business, the first 4, were through using our social media training and marketing through attraction marketing on social media, which you're also going to learn with this. So there are so many other ways that you can sign customers. This is just the easiest and quickest method that we have found when you're new to get those people in quickly. But don't get discouraged if it's not working for you. Like, trust me, I've been in this business for 4 years. I've obviously exceeded my first 20 people I reached out to. And at this point, it's about networking to people. So we will be able to teach you how to do all of that. So don't worry. But that's what you want to do. And then the next step, step 6, is to go for your first promotion, which is the 500 club. To do this, all you need to do is reach 500 GV. So this gives you a description of what 500 GV is and how you know if you've reached 500 GV, but that's your first promotion in this business. And we're going to congratulate you and celebrate you for doing that, which is going to be absolutely amazing. And then once you reach this 500 club, you're going to be added into our next team training page, which is called Diamonds in Training. And we're going to train you and launch you off to Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, and beyond. And that's what that whole next group is geared towards. And it's just kind of a higher level of leadership, where right here in this group, it's focused on a lot of, like first, 30-day training, where you're still learning and you're still figuring out the kinks of things. It's a little bit slower, so you guys don't get super overwhelmed. That's what's happening in here. And then that next group you get added to is just kind of a higher level of leadership, and it's super fun over there. So you want to aim for that super quickly, because we definitely want you over in Diamonds in Training and getting you to Diamond ASAP. And because Diamond right now, you get a $10,000 bonus, and that is super awesome. Okay, so outside of those first 6 initial announcement trainings, this is what the new distributor training group looks like. Like I said, every single day in here, we're going to post a new tip. So just make sure you have this group favorited. I think if you click up here, info, maybe, I don't know where I found it earlier, or maybe if you click here. Okay, so if you click on the name of the group, New Distributor Training, at the top you can favorite the group. You can change the notification settings so you get a notification every time a post happens. But we're going to post something different for you every single day. Like today we have the Zoom. We have a shout out thread. Oh, this is something really cool we have going on. If you're local to the Massachusetts, I live in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. So if you're local to my area, I'm actually having a team in-person get-together happening on Sunday at 3 that you're welcome to. So that's posted on this group. We have a really cool contest going on to help you guys get your first 4 customers, where you get a free product when you sign a customer, and your customer gets a free product if they're your first 4. So definitely go and check out this contest here. We talk about goals. I teach you how to do stories, all this great stuff. I have a live video here that's welcoming you. I share my story. So all this stuff is going to get posted here every single day. So definitely be checking into this group all the time. We have the social media training, which we're just going to talk about in a minute. Okay, so the next thing I just want to say is on Sundays. So every single day we're going to have some cool training going on for you, but on Sundays, 2 really fun things happen. On Sundays, we have a newbie launch party, which is a party that's virtual on Facebook for you to be able to invite your potential customers to and help you seal the deal with them. So we help you sign them up as a customer. So you want to definitely look out for that. And then also on Sundays, we have our corporate family call with our CEO, Mark Pentecost. So you want to just search him on Facebook and then go and follow him. So you don't have to add him as a friend, because I think he's like at his max of friends. He'll add you as a friend when you reach Triple Diamond, but just click the follow button here. So I have it set to see first, and you definitely want to set it to see first, just so you see like the most up-to-date things going on with our company. And like I said, he is our CEO. He's like the greatest, best, like down-to-earth guy ever. And every single Sunday at 10 p.m., we have a family call with him that's going to be live on his Facebook page. Let me see what else we have. So we talked about personal development a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly go over the basics of social media training. Like I said, the first thing that you want to do is definitely make that announcement post that you started with this business. One of the ways that you're going to be able to build a business and work from home is using social media. Now, if you don't want to use social media, that's 100% fine. This isn't a job that social media is required. In fact, the people who started this, 18 years ago, didn't have social media. This was a business built through parties, events, and belly to belly. However, now that we have social media at the access of our fingertips all day long, a lot of people now work this solely through social media. So we can be home with our kids and we don't have to go out, and host events or do parties or anything like that, because that's not where, my strong suit is. So a lot of our training is going to be geared towards using social media to make an income. And it's where I'm confident in how I work my business. So I'm going to be teaching that a lot. Like I said, you don't have to use social media for this business, but if you want to use social media for this business, it's definitely an excellent tool. So the first thing that we said, where you were going to make an announcement post. That's, number one, that you want to get out there. After that, we kind of have this really cool posting schedule that you can try to follow every single day. The other thing that you want to just think of is the appearance of your profile and how it looks to the outside world. One of the things that we're going to be working on is networking, and you just want to look like a friendly face to people. So when you do start networking out and like adding friends and meeting new people through this, you want to make sure that your profile and immediate appearance is like friendly and professional and just looks real. It looks like you. You don't want to scream, I'm an It Works distributor right off of the bat. So I wouldn't suggest adding that to like your work section right here or your bio. You just want to look like a normal, friendly person that you'd want to be friends with. So make sure your profile picture is clear. It's professional looking. It does not have to be a professionally taken photo. Just make sure that it's somewhat professional looking where you're approachable. Same thing with your cover photo. Just make sure it's bright, appealing, and approachable, just like here. And then in your bio section, just add a little bit about you and try to think of the things that describe you best and what you post about best. So are you a mom? Are you okay, so for example, I'm just going to go off of mine. So mine says like, I'm a single mom. I'm fueled by caffeine and snuggles, spontaneous traveler, chasing dreams and catching them. So it doesn't scream like this girl's trying to sell me a product. It just screams, this girl's a normal person, because that's who I am. I am just a normal person. I'm just Hannah. And that's how I want them to see me. And it also describes a few things that are part of who I am and what I'm going to be posting about most. So the things I'm going to be posting about most are my kids and me being a single mom to them. I'm going to be posting a lot about coffee, and I'm going to be posting a lot about snuggling my boys at home. I'm going to post about traveling, and I'm going to post about chasing my dreams and catching them. So those are the things I have in my bio, but it's just not spammy or salesy, because that's not how you want to come off to people. And then same thing here. The next thing I have going on is the info section. Sometimes what happens is if you like have changed jobs a lot, gone to a lot of different schools, lived in a lot of different towns, you'll have this like massively long bio section going on, and you just want to shorten that up. So pick like one or two things that you want people to see right away. Mine just says where I live and then where I was born. So I find that where I live is important for me to have on my profile, but you definitely don't have to choose that. Like maybe you want to select the one that says that you're married or you're in a relationship and where you work. I don't know, but just pick one or two things that you want to be in that bio section. And then here, just again, some clear photos. You can select, I believe, up to 9 different pictures to add in the featured photo section. I just have one right now. I change it around all the time. And again, it should be about the things that you're passionate about most. Like the best pictures that you've ever taken should be in this section right here. And I just love this one of my 2 boys. I think it's super cute. Now, posting every single day, you should have a goal to post at least 4 times a day. Are you going to reach that goal every single day? No. Sometimes when you exceed it, yeah. But the goal is 4 times a day. And that can sound intimidating if you're somebody who didn't used to use social media a lot. And I get that, because when I started this business, I was hardly ever on social media. I would like pop in to like stalk people, but I definitely wasn't posting anything. I definitely wasn't, commenting on things. So when I joined, the Facebook algorithms were a lot different back then, and they suggested we posted 10 times a day. And I was like, you're kidding? Like, you're going to make me post 10 times a day? I don't know what to post 10 times a day. However, guess what I remembered is what I said when I first started this video. I knew that if one person was doing this, I could be successful with this as well. And if I just did what the successful people were doing, that is how I was going to make money. And so I did it. If my enroller posted a photo of her son, I posted a photo of my son. If she posted a photo about the wraps, I posted a photo about the wraps. If she posted a photo of her food, I posted a photo of my food. So it's a very duplicatable copy the cat business. But the 4 posts a day, kept super simply, is just going to be one post about the products, 1 post about the business, which just means like sharing your why, maybe where you're working or how you worked or how you signed a customer today. I'll go into that a little bit more in detail in a minute. So something that attracts other people to be like, like that's a really cool little business that she's got going on. Your other post is going to be what we call a lifestyle post. So that means a post that literally has nothing to do with your business. It is just a normal post that you would make if you weren't even an Network distributor. And then that last post is going to be what we call an engagement post. And that's something that generates conversation and builds relationship with your friends and followers. So I'm just going to show you an example of like my 4 posts I made today. So this morning I woke up and here was like my product post / like I would say, I guess kind of like a lifestyle post. I actually have 2 product posts for today, but so I mean, like, I guess we could go a few different ways with this one, but it's just like a very normal looking like lifestyle picture of my coffee and my Thermofite X with this short caption. So this is like an example of how you can make a product post. And I usually post about coffee every single day in the morning because I drink it every single day in the morning. So it's a super, super easy way to consistently get a post out every single morning is just sharing about our keto coffee. So you're banging out, 2 birds with 1 stone. You're sharing about the coffee and you're sharing a little bit about your awesome lifestyle. And you know what, because I'm so consistent about doing that every single day, like everybody I'm friends with on Facebook knows that I drink this coffee every single morning. And I get the most random inquiries. Like I'll have somebody randomly pop into my inbox and be like, yo, like what's that keto coffee you drink every single day? And then I'm able to help them order it. So it's super fun and easy to be able to make that kind of post. My second post I made today was kind of a more like in your face, salesy post to generate some customers coming into my business. And it was just this cool, fun little post about the cleanse that I had made today. So it's like the second type of post that you'd want to be making. And then I did also add like a before and after photo right here into the comments. So it's not before and after right in their face on my page. However, it is in the comments so people can see some awesome results. My next post of the day, I would say I kind of made this like a business drip post. So it doesn't scream like this is my story or this is my why, but it does definitely talk about, like it says at the first line, I do what I do so I can spend my days with you. It's just sharing with people the lifestyle that I'm able to live, because of the business, or something that I was able to do today because I'm generating an income on my phone at the same time. So that's my third post that I made of the day. And again, all of these posts are just very casual. Like they're all about me and like my life. And you're going to learn through this business that you just get to be you. And that's really the best thing. Like you don't want your profile to scream, I'm an Airworks distributor, buy my keto coffee, buy my wraps, and you post all day, every single day about just the products. Like you want to be able to scroll your page and see you, your passions, and your kids with just some really sometimes subtle captions about what this business is able to do for you, or about what the products are able to do for you and others. And then my last post that I made today, so my fourth post, again, is another lifestyle post, and it just shows my son at swimming lessons. So like if you were to scroll my page right here, again, like I was just talking about, nothing here is like so like crazy salesy, like I'm trying to push a product on you. And that's what you want to achieve. So as you scroll this, like you can be like, oh wow, like she's a mom, she likes to hang out with her kids. That's what she looks like. Putting your face on your profile all the time is important. Wow, she drinks coffee. Oh, there's another picture of her. I feel like I know her because that's her face again. Oh, she likes Target. She's just like me. So you just want your profile to appear to be the things that you love, and just be you. So maybe you're a dog mom. Maybe you're passionate about cooking. Maybe you're passionate about taking walks. Maybe you're passionate about the beach. Maybe you're passionate about rocks. Like maybe you're passionate about seltzer. I don't know. Like you can be passionate about anything and people are going to know you for those things. And you just want to be able to share with people a little bit about you every single day, because they're going to feel comfortable coming to you when they know little snippets of your life. And again, if you don't know how to do this, it's okay. Like we have so much training here for you to help you with this along the way. But like I said, the best way to go about doing this and learning this is to follow the lead of your leaders. Like if you see me make a post, or if you see Teresa make a post, you see Rachel make a post, you see Amanda make a post, whoever enrolled you in this business, you go and do that. You can mimic and emulate what they were doing, but in your own way. So keeping it true to you and your life, but just emulating. And even products, like guys, if you don't have keto coffee yet, but you don't, and you want to make a post, like go and take this photo and post even the exact same caption on your page. Like I don't care. We are here to help you, and it's just a duplicatable business. So if you don't know what the heck you're doing yet, but you want to post about the keto coffee, go and save this picture in your camera roll, copy my caption, and paste it on your page. You can change around the wording a little bit to sound a little bit more like you, but that's really how easy this business is. And then in the next post, you could literally copy this like word for word. I got this post from somebody else. Like I didn't come up with this wording. I literally got this post from somebody who makes more money in the company than me. Because again, I know if they're making a lot of money and this is something they did, I should probably do it. My next post, like if you didn't know how to like come up with the wording off the top of your head yet, you could just like, if you have a dog and you're not a mom yet, but like you have a dog, you could take a selfie with your dog and just be like, I love that I now get to make some money from my phone while snuggling my dog. Like, or, you know, dog date to the park with my husky. Like, I don't know how dog moms talk because I don't have a dog, but you get the point. Like you can just change around the wording a little bit, but really just like emulate off of what I'm doing here. And same thing if you have an enroller, it doesn't have to be me. Let me just stop this share real quick. Okay, so I feel like I missed something, but if I look over at my notes, I don't think I did miss anything. So yeah, I mean, like that's basically like the, you know, just the, you know, gist of the business a little bit. I wasn't able to, oh, Teresa's been fielding some questions, I think. That's awesome. Thanks so much. So that's just like, you know, just the little basics of the business and how to get yourselves off on the right foot. Like I said, your main goal right now is to be writing down your goals, getting that why clear, and then signing those first 4 customers. And if the way that we have on that announcements thread isn't working for you, feel free to just reach out to the person that you enrolled with, and they're there to help you. They're going to be able to guide you in the right direction. They can give you a little bit of post. They can give you a different message to send out. They can train you on host to post. And every single day, make sure to be checking into that new distributor training group that we do have, just so you stay up to date. I'm going to be posting a different tip, whether it's me or another leader on our team. We post a different tip every single day. You'll have like a little challenge that you can do. And all of this, like I said, is to really just launch you off and set you on the right foot. And please don't feel like you need to know everything. The best thing that you can do is to just try and fail along the way and run into mistakes that you make. And that's how you're going to learn. You're going to run into questions. You're going to go and ask somebody and you're going to know that answer now. You know, get a notebook or some kind of binder, because notes are going to be fun to be able to take. And, you know, I take notes on like everything. Every single day I write something. I probably have 150 notebooks in my house. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. Ask questions every single day. We love questions. Seriously. Like, we know who wants this business and who wants to be successful if you're asking questions. I don't know what you need if you're not asking. I'm not a mind reader. Like, I don't know if you need me to go and message you and get your head out of the gutter if you're not saying like, Hannah, help me get my head out of the gutter. No, I have leaders who are still like people who've been with the business for me for 3 years who come to me every single day. I communicate and I talk to them. And that's how I know who I should lock arms with and work closely with and help be, and, you know, are serious about promoting and serious about making money, because they're asking me questions every day. So never feel like your questions aren't worth it. They 100% are. You can do this. You took the first step tonight by getting onto this Zoom. We are so excited for you. Have a great night, everybody. This was amazing. Bye.